guys. We just got to the lake. Me and Jonathan, we've been practicing a little bit for a tournament tonight. So normally it's just a night tournament, 6:30 to 10. Normally there's about 20 boats or so in the tournament. There's quite a few guys here. It's going to start in about 10 minutes or so. But we've been checking different brush piles and stuff. I mean, it's hot out. It's in the high 90s and the water temps in the 80s. And so most of the fish have went out deep. So we're going to be fishing deep and just see if we can get lucky. It's a 4-fish limit. And most of the time to place, you need about 9-10 pounds. And then to win, you never know. Last week, I think the winning weight was like 10 something or 11 pounds was a win, and then like the week before it was like 14, but the weights have been getting worse, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But me and Jonathan, we're going to be throwing like jigs, shaky heads off points and just dragging them through brush piles, dragging them across points, gravel, stuff like that, and see if we can get some good bites. We've already caught 2 3-pounders just practicing, so hopefully we can replicate that. If we can catch two 4s or a 3 and a 4, I think we can do good. All right, guys, first spot. We just caught the first one, little guy. I don't think he's a keeper. I'll measure him just in case. Close 13-incher. Spot. Just watch the rods there. There it is. We're going right on the top. We should get a bite. Make sure your worm. Oh yeah, your worm's on. I'll get a little closer. To the right. See it? Straight towards the sun. Yeah, and that could be all over these rocks. Might want
Fish number 2. Just caught another one, a little tiny guy. 2 small ones, no keepers yet. You got it. You're jerking up here. Yeah. Right there. Oh, I just went right. I went to reel down. Number 3, tiny guy. We found the dinks. This is a big one. Keep it in. Yeah, he's not there. He felt bigger when he hit it. Still too small. Number 4, small one. Small one. You might shake the tail off.
Number 5.
Check him. He bit that one full.
What was he, 13?
14. And he bites and nobody comes. On to the next spot. Come on. Be a keeper. Be a keeper. Get the net, just in case. Nope, never mind. Why so many small ones? Get the net. Jonathan. What are you doing? You like every time
I'm afraid I'm gonna miss him. I missed so many the first 5 minutes.
That's a definite keeper. Show the camera. Let me get the.
Got our first keeper probably. What is this, number 7? 6?
put him in this one because that back one isn't working right. Oh, we gotta put that, yeah, drop him in and then put that plug in. What's it? No. Unless he was in the brush, he might not. Man, barely touches the line. It's a big one. Really big. Get the net, get the net. Oh my word, maybe it's not a bass. If it's a bass, it's a monster. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Right there. Strike close. Yes! Look at that, baby. We're gonna win this thing. We need one more like that.
That's a quarter, I think.
Yeah. Nice. Look at that, guys. We just caught a big one. I don't even care what he weighs. I know. Oh, man, that makes me feel good. That's a big fish. It's a big one. What did you break the line? Go ahead, Jonathan.
All right, guys, it's the next morning. Came out to the boat so I could show you what we were using last night. Now, we were one fish short of our limit, so we had two, probably around 1 3/4 to 2 pound bass, and then I had that one 4.5 pounder, and then Jonathan hooked that big one right at the end. Well, I mean, we don't know how big it was, but I mean, it just took his bait straight down. I mean, it was a heavy fish, and then it got off. So if we'd have caught that one, that's what we needed. But our main problem was after it gets right at dark, and then in the dark, I mean, we couldn't catch a fish. We couldn't get a bite. So next tournament, I'm gonna change that around. If we did good in the day, we got a lot of bites, and you know, we didn't catch the big, as many big ones as we needed to in the day. But we have there's about an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 15 minutes of dark, and we just could not get a bite in the dark. So we need to change game plans on that. But I'll show you real quick what we were using. Jonathan, he was throwing this shaky head. I think this is on a 3/8 ounce or a 1/2 ounce shaky head, and then this is just a zoom curly tail worm. That's all he was throwing, and he threw this color some. This is watermelon red, watermelon, and then he also threw a purple color, but the same worm, just a purple color, and that's what he caught his on. And then all the ones that I caught, pretty much, I think I caught all of them on this. I don't think I caught anything else, but on this Nico rig here. So it's all I did, I just have the O-ring through the center of it, and this is a zoom worm as well. No, this is a Bass Pro brand Senko with just, I think it's like a 8-inch or 7-inch worm. And what I did, they make pins to put in these, you know, that are actually for these, to put weight on one end of the worm. But they're kind of expensive. I just go to the hardware store and just grab a pack of little screws, and then I just put the screw in, and that helps. It's, you know, that works fine for me. But we were just fishing in, you know, anywhere from 15 to 20 foot of water, and just letting this float down on top of the rocks and come up over top of the rocks, and that's what we were catching them on. So anyway, hopefully next time we do a little better. I know they didn't post, we went ahead and left because we knew we wouldn't place, you know, and we wanted to get home because it was late. But they didn't post what the winning was, but I know the one guy came in right next to us, and I was gonna weigh that bigger fish. It was, I think it was around 4 to 4.5 pounds. I don't even know how much it was, and I was gonna weigh it for big bass. But the guy we pulled in to the dock to load up, and the guy right next to me had like a 6.5. So we just didn't weigh in. But hopefully if we can get a limit, we'll weigh in, and hopefully we can place. But we'll try that next time. But thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next one.